Hey, what's up, everyone? Mike with Imperial Tropicals on another fun Friday. So, I hope your week has been going good. We've been recovering. We went to the ACA last week, and Jacob and I got back Monday, and it's pretty much the rest of the week has been a blur. Hey, what's up, Ahmad? Oliver. So, I finally got your name on there, Oliver. You changed your YouTube name. so, it was a good show. We enjoyed going to Connecticut, New England Cichlid Society. They hosted the show, and they did a great job with the event. And got to meet a lot of of our customers there at the show, and I thought it was a great time. Um, Looking forward to next year. It's going to be in California. What part of California? Sacramento. That's right. So, hey, Rebecca, how you doing? Hey, Rochelle was supposed to email you about the Taiwan reefs and the Eureka Red, so we didn't forget about you. So, James Smith, what's up, good buddy? You're gonna see James up in Ohio this year. He was messaging me earlier today. Hey, Scott, Least, what's up? We finally got those new rainbows. I think Jacob put them up this morning, Scott. So, hey, what's up, Lori? Sean Ellison wants to see some Taiwans and some Maricas. All right, we could do that. Somebody wanted to see the Traversies too. They messaged earlier on a Facebook post, so we'll show those off today. I'll show you the new rainbows too. Try to get some of these. What's up, George? Brian P. Lori. Russell Dell. John. Hello. Miguel. Cool. Rebecca said you got it. Vito. What's up? Aaron. Man, I appreciate that. From Canada too. Donated some funds. I appreciate that. Guys, we are shipping into Canada now, and we've had good success all summer with it. So, it's been pretty awesome. Vito with the big donation, man. Vito, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Means a lot, man. Uh, James says the connection is going. Guys, let me know if the video quality is breaking up. I think I took the Wi-Fi off, so I'm on 4G. So hopefully the connection's good. So Lori says new rainbows are beautiful. Seen them on the website. Kenny Troutman says he loves the video. Always something cool. I like it. I like it. Brian P says new rainbows, huh? IBPPL says what's up, everybody? Happy Fun Friday. Oliver says big money, Rebecca. Vito says what you got for me today? So, well, I can't announce it, so you'll have to message me. Maybe we'll set it up next week. Last time I showed off fish that aren't on the website, I was getting just email after email like, oh, I want one of those. I want one of those. Well, we're working on it. I think that was the albino red empress that caused me a lot of grief. So, and yes, they are not ready yet. They're looking good though. Looking good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and show the Taiwan reefs off. So let's get right to it. Show you some of the dragon bloods, and the Taiwans are right down here. You can see before I go dipping in there. TRG Aquatics, what's up from Wesley Chapel? Vito says I was 20 to remove the hat. I know, man. It's just a souvenir. But we do have a couple guys on the Boston Red Sox that are from Lakeland, so we got to represent. So I'll net some of these guys up so you can see them up close. But you can see the males are showing really good color. So, hey guys, I got to pause it for a minute. I got somebody here to pick up fish, and they're not ready. So, House of Cichlids is asking about Chicago. I think we are going to try to go. It really depends on when the building is, what stage is it? So let me talk to this driver real quick. Hey, I told Tim 1 o'clock, so a little bit earlier. I know we got 2 bags to finish. You okay waiting a few minutes?
Fine, we gotta get paid by the hour.
All right, we'll get it done for you. All right, so he said he didn't mind waiting. He's an hour early, so plus we're short-handed this week. Guys, you're gonna have to watch me count some fish real quick for these people, and because I don't want them to wait too long. So, in fact, I might even just hand it over to Mike. Let Mike talk to you guys for a little bit, and then let me knock out these 2 bags for this customer. They're a little bit early. Joseph, what's up? James is asking when the show is in Chicago. I want to say, I'll see Mike in here. I want to say October. Somebody else might be able to post a more specific date and time. Well, everybody might be on lunch today, right now. Yep. All right, I'm gonna try to do this and talk to you guys at the same time. How about that? Yeah, Kat just posted 27th and 28th, or 28th and 29th. Medina Ciclist, what's up? He says it is in Sacramento next year for the ACA. He's gonna be there. Awesome. Yeah, we're looking forward to it because this is the first show that they've had on the West Coast. So it'll be pretty cool to be able to go to an area that, you know, not many people get shows. So I think that's a pretty cool part of it. It's actually the first time that I've counted fish on a live feed, guys. So they're getting some swordtails. Let's see if I can do this. See if I've done it long enough that I can do it one-handed. All right, it's gonna get a little shaky. Duke City Aquarium says he won't be there at the Aquascello this fall, but he's going back to Dallas next year. Man, we heard all types of good things. We missed out on the Dallas one because I was just got back from my Indonesian trip, so it was not enough time. By the time I think I got back, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days before I would have had to fly to Dallas. So we just we couldn't make it. But hey, what's up, Chad? All right, guys, if I'm missing some of your responses, it's because I'm netting up some fish and going to count them for a customer real quick. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a game at Wrigley. I was supposed to go, I don't remember if it was last year or the year before, with my good friend Nashad. He had gotten tickets to the game, and we rode the bus down to Wrigley. Actually, we rode the train. And we get there, and it had been raining all day, but the rain had stopped. And they ended up canceling the game because of the rain. But so I did not get to go to a game at Wrigley. So these are some swordtails that one of our regular customers is ordering. See those guys? I am counting them as we do them. So 14. Throw some extras in there. No, we normally do on the swordtails because they're jumpers. Yeah, I think I like to go to Chicago. I'm hoping it works out. But like I said, it just kind of depends on where we're at with the building at the time when the show starts. Nah, Michael, I'm at 30. 34, 38, 40, 41, 42. You can see a nice sword on that guy right there. 3, 8. Gary. 51, 56. 61. All right. Cat's asking what we're netting up. So these are sword tails. I got a customer that comes by locally and picks them up each week, and he's just getting assorted sword tails. So I'm just adding a couple different varieties to his order, and they like the sword tails. Then they'll sell these to a pet shop or somebody. I don't know who, but Joseph. $120. So we're at 120. That's the greens. Try to add another color to it. Sunsets. Fuchsia. Black swordtails. A lot of nice koi swords in there. Those just came in that haven't been sorted out. We'll send them some pineapples. Chad, still pretty limited on the 4-inch size, and we, as some of you guys know, our pump went down to our deep well, and we have not been able to bring in many fish the last couple weeks. We're hoping that next week the well guy will have the parts to start on. All right, what's up? All right, so my phone overheated, so I had to come in here by the AC. So, all right, guys, let me know that you can hear me loud and clear. I know my phone overheated, so we lost you guys. All right. Yeah, I might have to get a Galaxy Note, man. This is the iPhone 10, and it's frustrating. So, guys, it's gonna get a little blurry while I put it back in the stabilizer. Try not to cover up the lens. All right, we're back in business. All right, guys, I'm gonna let this phone cool down. I'll be able to answer some questions, and then I'll go back out down. I know some people were asking about the Taiwan. All night. And I just had a phone call come in, so I had to tell him that we couldn't do it. Oliver said he will sponsor for a Galaxy. There we go. Yeah, I got them counted. There's 125 of them. Rochelle's in there bagging them up now. So, yeah, Cat. He says he's got a Galaxy 8 and it overheats sometimes too. And you're right, that's the heat. Like we've had nothing but rain the last week or so, and then today no rain. But boy, the humidity is brutal out there today. So I don't know. We might look into one day getting a new phone to do it. Aaron's asking when the flower horns are going to be ready. I don't know. I don't think they've had much success. One of the males killed the female. No, I'm sorry, vice versa. The female killed the male, so we had to put a new male in with the female. And I don't think they've laid recently. I think they do have some babies growing up. So Galaxy improved cooling system starting with the Note 9. Well, cool, man. I'll have to do some research about that. Did you get him? Okay. So I'm just going to let this stay by the AC unit and cool down for a little bit. What's up, Josh Cunningham? Got to see and hang out with Josh a little bit this past weekend at the show, but the shows were so busy that we only had a few minutes to hang out, which was disappointing. These shows, it's busy, but it's a lot of fun. Ahmad with the donation, man, I appreciate that. That means a lot, man. That means a lot. I do need to research the phones though, because this has been a problem for a while with overheating. But I do like the iPhone. It'd be hard to leave it, but Oliver says James Turney joined in the stream stop. Thanks, James. Cat says I guess y'all were trying to figure out what happened to the feed. Yeah, I didn't drop it in the water. Unfortunately, it just overheated. So Oliver said dropped his phone in a vat. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. James is asking, is it okay to mix swordtails with other swordtails? Yes, it is. They do perfectly fine together. Now, if you're wanting to line breed swordtails for color, then it's not good to mix them because when they breed, you're going to get a lot of off throws that are not the desirable colors that you started with. You'll get a lot of green and brown looking swordtails. And so if you're taking like a red swordtail and breeding it with let's just say a black swordtail, you're the first generation, you're going to get a lot of just plain looking swordtails. So Glenn Norton, yes, it is a Boston hat. Yep. So I took my kids up to Boston earlier this year. We were in Cooperstown for baseball, and we went by Boston, went by game, and all the boys and we bought us a hat. So that's to remember Boston. TRG Aquatics is asking, how do you siphon the vat? So we actually use a pool vacuum. So they don't sell those at the pet store. It's the same thing that you would vacuum a pool out with. So Kat is asking, how's the building coming along? It's good. They were supposed to put the power pole in this week. They have not showed up yet. The city hasn't. That's who's putting in the power pole. But I would say by next week the power pole goes in, and then we start on the electrical. So Carolina is asking about the Bosemani Chromsa. I do not have those. James Turney, $10 for a new Galaxy Fund. I like it. I like it. I will look into them though, because it might be that I have to switch phones. So Joseph is asking for. Well, let me finish the Bosemani. Carolina is asking about the Chromsa. We do not have that particular strain. I think we have two different location phone call. Sorry, folks. I did the automated text. But if you want to email us, we could give you the locations of the other two Bosemani, but they are not ready. But we do not have the particular location that you're asking about. Um, Joseph is asking update on a African 4 inch. So I mean, we've got the Taiwan Reefs. I don't know which one you're wanting at four, but it's they're still growing. They're still on the pond. Um, Blitz peacock bass fishing. I don't know how the donations work as far as how you do it. Um, Maybe somebody else could explain it because on my screen it doesn't allow me that option, you know. But I don't know. But I do appreciate it, man. It goes a long ways to help support what we do, you know. So Joseph, back to the 4 inch Africans. We have not brought in. We brought in a few ponds in the last few weeks, but it's all been on the from where I'm sitting, the right side of our property. The whole left side, we haven't been able to get water to because of the well. But we will. I mean, I guess the good news for you guys is that they're only getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I think the 4 inch are going to be you know, good size when they come in. Maybe even some 5 inch. Everybody wants 5 and 6 inch peacocks. That's really hard to do. I mean, that fish is a good 2 years old. And I'll be honest with you, the peacocks don't stay around here for 2 years unless they're breeders. They normally sell when they're like 3 to 4 inches. And then there's sometimes that we'll get some up to 5 inches once we bring in a pond. Maybe some of the fish grew a little bit faster, so when we bring in 4 inch, you know, sometimes, you know, we have a handful or so of 5 inch ones, but you know, big 5 inch peacocks are hard to come by. Joseph says he's gonna go broke at the aquatic experience. Nah, it's gonna be a good time, man. Just set yourself a budget, you know. Kobe Walker says, "What's up, Mike? Greetings from Cali. Actually, currently driving to Lake Havasu, Arizona, watching the stream in the truck." Cool. Is that all right? So I'm trying to remember. This is Havasu is where the falls are on the Indian reservation. So that would be pretty cool. That's always been on my bucket list of things to do. Is if it's the same, no, it might not be the same. That's Havasupi Falls. So I think it's pretty close to the lake, but I think that's also in Nevada. I think it's just outside of. Um, it's about 2 hours, I think, from Las Vegas. Well, that's cool, man. You're probably driving down some desert roads. James is saying, are the Taiwan loaded on the website now? I believe so, Rochelle. Didn't we put the Taiwan reefs up? She's going to check for you right now, James. Not yet? All right. All right. This is breaking news. Who was it that was asking? Was it James? Yeah, James. Taiwan reefs are going up right now. Rochelle, can you put 10 of them up? 10 male Taiwan reefs are going up now. So just so you guys know, and if just so you know, everybody that's been waiting on them, which is quite a few people, 4 inch males. We need to change that to a 4. Yeah. So everybody dropped the stream now. So yeah, it's I'll go show them to you right now. So I know you guys were asking. Hopefully my phone doesn't overheat. Alright, let's go in here and take a look at the Taiwans. That's what I was in the middle of doing whenever the driver showed up. Michael Core with the donation. Man, Michael, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. Well, I caught 2 of them. The rest dodged the net. go. They're 4 inches. I mean, maybe a little bit over, but you know, pretty good size. Pretty good size. Um, and Vito, I seen that post where you put up that one picture on the IT Fish Keepers group, and yours does have too much yellow. That's not normal. Um, it's kind of cool looking though to see that much yellow on them, but it's either one or two things. Either that fish was crossed at some point with, you know, something else, or, you know, you do see some variations even when you're line breeding. So like, for example, on the lemon jake, sometimes I see where they got a lot of yellow right on their nose, you know. So, you know, it does, there's some variance when you are line breeding, but that looks like more than just line breeding coloration. It actually looks like it was actually crossed with something at some point to give it all that yellow, you know. So I'm netting up the Eureka Reds. I know that was another one that people were asking about. Oh man, nice male just dodged my net. Show you something funny, people, is they're all hiding right here. Let me flip the lens. They're all hiding right there by the pipe. You see them all? They actually know how to avoid the net. So these are several subdominant ones showing, you know, good potential, but not near the color as the ones hanging right there by the standpipe. You can see the little guys hiding down there. See if I can get him on the lens. You can see that guy's all fired up right there, but it's funny, once you net these guys out, they know how to avoid the net. All right, and then the last thing I will show you guys is what it's going to look like in the future. All right, so you know, I always get at people to say, hey, can you show me these guys? Or Cat is giving us some gas funds for Aquashella. Cat, you're the man. Thank you. All right, so in the future, when you guys say, hey, can you show me the Taiwan reefs, or can you show me the Bozeman rainbow, or whatever, which I could do that already with the Bozeman. We're going to have so many tanks filled up just like this with all our fish that all I have to do is flip the lens on, flip the camera on, and be like, bam, here you go. Here's the, or bam, here's the new rainbow, the multi-squamadas, who just, these also just went up on the website today. Or the Doublier, which is also a new rainbow. That one's got a bad jaw, but we got a cool one. But it's a lot easier to show these fish off when they're actually in tanks, and you could see the fish, you know. So we got some price-eye rainbows. Yeah, jumped on the Wi-Fi. All right, guys, let me know if you can see me now. Sorry about that. It jumped on the Wi-Fi. So at some point, what you guys seen in there, we'll walk out and just take a peek at the new building. Nothing has really happened since the last time I talked to you guys, except that we did cut these trees down to make room for the new power pole that's going in. So that was a big job. We had to trim this one actually up to right here, because a lot of these were you know, in the way. But this is the new building right here, and this is like a lifetime dream of mine, man. So I remember you know, it's probably about 15 years ago when I really got into keeping a lot of rare and unusual fish, and I just never had enough space, you know. So now you know, we still have a lot of work to do. But now each one of these rows, these drainage lines you see, will be a row of tanks. So on each side, so you'll have a row here, and butted up the other side, you'll have a row here. So I'm, figuring out about 600 tanks when it's all said and done. But like I said, we got a lot to do before it's over with. Over there in the far corners where the office will be, and we still got to get all this installation out, this leftover debris from when they built it. So that's where the future will be, man. And I won't have to net fish up whenever you guys ask to see them. I could just flip the camera on, walk in there and be like, bam, here's 20 different, peacocks that we have available, 30 different types of rainbows. And this is also going to greatly increase the types of fish that we're able to carry and hold. Like right now, there's a lot of nice fish out there that I could be buying, but I just don't have the tank space. All my greenhouses are tied up with sellers, and that we breed here or that we've already been buying locally, and I just don't have enough tanks. So at some point that won't be an excuse anymore, because we'll have enough tanks for everything. So, well, guys, I appreciate your time. Thank you for joining me today, and I really appreciate the donations. That means a lot to me. That helps us get to the ultimate goal, and that's coming. So sorry if I missed any of the comments or anything. Joseph says he's going to sing at the grand opening. Hey, we are going to have a grand opening. I'm hoping to be in the building by December, okay, operating out of it. Well, it just so happens that January is our 50th anniversary in the fish business. So the family's been breeding fish since 1970. So January 2020, in fact, they started in January in 1970. So January, we're going to have a big bash, all right? And we're going to have people, coming in from out of town, and we're going to have some kind of big grand opening. So, Joseph, that's when you should come to Florida. So, well, I appreciate it. Everybody have a good weekend. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and sorry about the lost signal, phone overheating, some of the technical difficulties, but we really do appreciate everything. So, all right. Thanks, everyone. Have a good weekend.